Have you noticed how easy it is to complain? We complain about work, about people, and the weather. But here is the hard truth. Complaining never solves a problem. It does not improve your situation. It does not make you feel any better. It does the opposite. It drains your energy, keeps you weighed down, and prevents you from seeing the solutions God is putting in front of you. God did not create us to be complainers. He made us to be sustainers. So, today, we are shifting our focus from problems to solutions. Are you ready? Let's go. Philippians 2:14-15 says, do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God without fault in a warped and crooked generation. If we want to see change, we must move from complaining to action, from focusing on problems to focusing on solutions. There will always be challenges in life, but how you respond to them determines whether you grow or continue to live in fear. But here is the truth. Complaining does not change anything. Complaining only magnifies the problem, while truth magnifies the possibilities. Complaining highlights what is wrong, while faith highlights what is possible. While the Israelites journeyed through the wilderness, they complained about the circumstances. Their ongoing complaints about hunger, about thirst, and the hardship of nomadic life became an obstacle, turning an 11-day, yes, you heard me right, a journey that shall have taken them 11 days to the promised land, took them 40 years wandering in the wilderness. Their words, filled with doubt and frustration, prolonged their trials and stopped them from reaching the destiny that awaited them. Expressing displeasure is not the best use of your words. Proverbs 18:21 says, death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruits. So what fruit are your words producing? Lisa Nichols grew up in South Central in Los Angeles and became a single mother with only $11.42 in her bank account. She could have complained. Instead, Lisa made a decision. I will never be here again. She began taking small intentional steps, attending workshops, reading books, and surrounding herself with positive influences. Today, Liza Nichols is a world-renowned motivational speaker and CEO. Her story is proof. When you stop rehearsing the problem and start taking action, God can multiply your efforts beyond what you imagine. Proverbs 16:3 says, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. That means we should seek solutions instead of dwelling in the problems. Trust God and move forward in faith. In nature, the sunflower does not face darkness. It follows the light. Even on a cloudy day, it turns towards where the sun should be. Scientifically, this is called allotropism, but spiritually, it is a reflection of faith. When life is overcast, winners keep their faces on the promises of God, not on the problems ahead. When things do not go as planned, you have two choices. The first one is you complain about it. And number two is you do something about it. Which person would you like to be? Of course, it is the second person. God calls us to be people of faith and action, not victims of our circumstances. Overcomers do not waste time on negativity. Instead, they pray, they plan, and act, trusting God with the results. Winners do not waste time complaining about the storm. Instead, and rather, they plant seeds in the rain. You know why? Because they know storms do not last forever. Romans 5:3-4 says, we also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. Your challenge is not your enemy. No, your challenge is not your enemy. It is your training ground. The difference between those who succeed and those who stay trapped, it is not luck. It is perspective. What if, instead of complaining, you started thanking God in advance for what He's about to do? What if, instead of dwelling on problems, you started seeking solutions and trusting that God is making a way? Consider this. What if your current struggle, yes, is actually preparing you for your greater breakthrough? Right now, I want you to make a commitment. For the next 24 hours, refrain, yes, stop from complaining. Every time you feel tempted, ask yourself, what can I do right now to make this better? Replace your negativity with gratitude and action. 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18 says, rejoice always. When? Always. Pray continually. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Comment below. What is the one thing you are going to stop complaining about today? Let us build each other up. Subscribe for more faith-based motivation. Turn on notification so that you do not miss a single video. And remember, winners do not complain. They take action. Be a winner. See you in the following video. I pray that God's love, peace, and favor fill your life in ways you have never seen before. You are more blessed than you realize. So, get ready. Let's go. Faith over complaints. Focus on solutions.